Amending the lèse majesté law was one of the Move Forward Party's flagship manifesto policies during the election campaign, which has caused much public debate. The lèse majesté law, officially Section 112 of the Criminal Code, states that whoever defames, insults, or threatens the king, the queen, the heir apparent, or the regent shall be punished with imprisonment of 3 to 15 years. The law has been questioned a lot more in recent years, especially during the anti-establishment protests, when some argued that it is often used as a political weapon to silence those who have opposing views. Move Forward Party's policy campaign manager Parit Vacharasin explains 3 key issues of the lèse majesté law that they see as problematic, namely how the law has been used in practice, the severity of the punishment, and who has the right to file a lawsuit. Therefore, the party believes that the amendments will be in line with democratic standards.
What we've seen in practice is that this law has been used against actions of people that by common sense do not constitute defamations or insults. So for example, there was a person a few years ago that was convicted of Article 112 for sharing a BBC News article that was neither defamatory or contains insult, right? The second aspect that we want to amend is the severity of the punishment and the penalty. Right now, the penalty for defamations of the monarchy in Thailand by Article 112 is 3 to 15 year imprisonment, which is equal to unintentionally killing a person. So for us, compared to when we compare to penalties of similar laws in other countries under a democratic regime with a constitutional monarchy, we see that 3 to 15 years in prison is very much many times higher than global standard. The final issue regarding Article 112 is who has the right to initiate a process for filing a complaint. Right now, under the current Article 112, anyone can file a complaint against anyone. And we see that this has led to it being used as a political weapon by certain people against people on the opposite side of the political spectrum, or even sometimes used to protect a person's own corruption allegation.
The Move Forward Party proposes to reduce the punishment for lèse majesté to no more than 1 year in prison and/or a fine of no more than 300,000 baht in the case of defaming the king, and reduce to no more than 6 months in prison and/or a fine of no more than 200,000 baht in the case of defaming the queen, heir apparent, or the regent. It also proposes that the Bureau of the Royal Household should be the only entity with the right to file a lèse majesté complaint. Meanwhile, Dr. Jet Thonavanik felt that the way the campaign was initiated was too extreme. He assessed that the mastermind of the Move Forward Party tried to push the idea of monarchy reform based on the French and Russian revolutions, which do not reflect the current situation in Thailand, as Thailand is no longer ruled by an absolute monarchy. Another problem is how defamation charges in Thailand will be classified once the lèse majesté law is amended, which he believes will cause much more debate considering how people value freedom of speech differently.
For example, if we insult each other, it's individual and individual. But if someone can insult the government official, if someone can insult the officer, for example, the police is working in ex officio, okay, you can insult that person. What does that mean? How can law be divine? Okay, no, and then all the way up to the king. Then you will see that why insulting individual is 1 month punishment in jail, why the officer is 3, why the judge is 6, why the king is 1 year, things like that. I think that will be more helpful for the country, and I think the liberty that is asked for will be delivered. But right now, I don't understand whether liberty, freedom, or freedom of speech meant for whom, and what does it really mean?
The move to amend the lèse majesté law could also affect whether its leader, Pitha Limjaroenrat, will be voted in as the next prime minister, as some senators have indicated that they will not vote for him because of it. The amendment of the law was not included in the Memorandum of Understanding between its coalition partners. This has been considered as an attempt to avoid conflict with his new political allies who do not support the move. Regardless, Pita insists that the Move Forward Party will propose the amendments to Parliament unilaterally. Nad Bunag reporting for Thai PBS World.